Hi, today I'm going to show you a trick that we can use to optionally include some implicit information. This information currently uh, was intended for geographical names, but that's going to be extended to other types of things as well. So what I did here is I clicked in the audience button and you'll see extra explanatory information included in the translation, geographical names. So that can be clicked for a particular audience. So this is showing the audiences. And here it says in the upper left, the current audience is number 1. This is churched adults. I abbreviated it CA. And I have this option here, geographical names. Okay, this will be more clear after I show you an example. So here I have Jesus was from a town named Nazareth. And I repeated that. Jesus was from a town named Nazareth. And so here I generated it down in the lower right. Jesus was from a town named Nazareth, period. He was from a town named Nazareth. So it used a pronoun because I had already referred to Jesus. Now, suppose that the literal text in the Bible is just Jesus was from Nazareth. Okay, but maybe we might want to add this implicit information that it was a town just to make it more helpful for people to read. But we might want to have an option. We might want to have the ability to specify whether we include that implicit information that it is a town or we don't. And that's what that option button was when I clicked on audience. So let's see how we can change this. What I'm going to do now is make a couple of changes. And I'm in the English language, not the Analyzer language, so this might not work in Analyzer. I click on Move Words, and I'm going to click on Nazareth and put that where town was. And then I'm going to click on town and put that where Nazareth was. Okay, now if I generate now, it's not going to work right. It's going to sound a little bit funny. But I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to click on Features, and this inner noun phrase that now has town, I'm going to click on that, and in the third column it says implicit information. I'm going to click on description of geographical names. Then I'm going to click on OK. So now see what I've done is I've marked this inner noun phrase as being implicit information that tells us about Nazareth, that it is a town. Okay, and let's see what happens if I generate now. Okay, it says the same thing. Jesus was from a town named Nazareth. He was from a town named Nazareth. So it's including that information. And note that if I hadn't done both of these things together, it would have come out a little bit differently. But switching the word order and clicking on that this is geographical information, the English language knows how to make it come out right. Now let's switch the audience and turn off the geographical names. So here, this section of options here for language 1, churched adults, extra explanatory information included in the translation. Right now, geographical names is selected. Now I'm going to unselect it. So now I'm not going to include that geographical information, and I'm going to generate again. Okay, now it says Jesus was from a town named Nazareth. He was from Nazareth. Okay, so you see, when I unchecked include the geographical information, now it doesn't use a town here. It gets rid of a town named. So it just says he was from Nazareth. So this is an option to allow you to have a more literal translation, which would have he was from Nazareth, or a more dynamic translation that includes some implicit information. He was from a town named Nazareth. And the option is specified by clicking on audiences. And for the language that's chosen, the audience that's chosen, you can select or unselect this geographical names option. Okay, that's all for today.